Hello all, Shadwell here, ready to talk about the next film in my collection, Clerks from 1994. It's directed by Kevin Smith and stars Brian O'Halloran and Jeff Anderson. And so we begin our second Kevin Smith film in my collection, also the second Kevin Smith film in my C section, and the first of the, what I'm calling, epic trilogy of films that takes place over the course of nearly 3 decades. I fucking love this movie. Love this movie. This is easily the upteenth time I've seen it, and even though the last time I saw it was several years ago, I was still mouthing along to every line. My stupid brain won't remember what my childhood was like, but will remember scene 12 of Clerks because, well, why the fuck not, I guess. Like I said, stupid brain. I mean, yes, it's nice to have this movie running through my head at any given time as good as if I was watching it on the TV, but sometimes I think I'd rather have memories of something I wrote in a college course. I wrote some pretty good shit back in college. Only problem is, I don't remember any of it, and I keep like 0 hard copies of anything, so when it's gone, it's pretty much gone. This film is great. I'd give it an A+ if I could, but you'll remember my rule for films that use the F slur with a hard T, which means this film can only hope to see a B+ at best, which it of course is getting. Are the big words that play during the interstitials that often sum up the coming scenes go over my head? Yeah, sometimes, but fuck it. What fun is something without at least a little mystery to it? This is the first time I've seen it since watching the third film of the trilogy, and let me say that is a fucking trip and a half. Clerks has never made me cry before, but watching certain scenes reminds me of certain scenes in Clerks 3, and I go all weepy. Trust me, we'll talk about it a little when we get there. I will say that the only thing I dislike about this film is, in the last few scenes, Dante has these reaction shots. One while listening to Veronica, and then one in the next scene with Randall, and he has such a stupid look on his face. Kinda like an inexperienced actor that a director has asked to look like you're listening for fuck's sake. Which I'm sure was the note Kevin Smith gave Mr. O'Halloran going into that scene. This film started out the mostly wonderful career of Kevin Smith, and I couldn't be happier about that. Except for Cop Out, of course. What the fuck was everyone thinking on that one? But because of my rule, I'm only giving Clerks a B+, and tomorrow we move on to the sequel, Clerks 2. See y'all then.